welcome to my channel The Past Universe. Today I'll be talking about the 12th house lord in different houses. Now, if we want to understand about the 12th house has very deeper meaning to it. It talks about the house of detachment, the loneliness, the foreign lands. It also talks about the one who are working into jail, that like police officers, even the one who are working on the spatial realm, the space realm, like astronauts, astrophysicists, even into spirituality, charitable works, the one who volunteer in those selfless work, the one who are into hospitality, hospital like nursing, caring, all these people. So these all are linked with such things. Even one who are into cryptocurrency and investments, they are also linked with the 12th house. 12th house even talks about the dreams, the one who get all the somewhere they dream about yeah 12th house even talks about your dreams. Okay, so whenever 12th house lord goes in different houses, it will impact all these areas which I just mentioned. If I talk about the body parts, it is actually your left eye, 12th house. So you have to see if it your 12th house is getting afflicted, lord is getting afflicted, or the 12th house is getting afflicted, then such people can have problem in the left eye. Okay, so now we'll begin in different houses. And even 12th house is even your spouse's relatives, okay, enemies. So this is also one of the things that I would like to mention over here. And as I always say, any planet which is benefic will somewhere increase the living significance wherever it is placed in that house, and it will somewhere make you detached from the non-living significance. It won't means it won't detach you, but it won't focus much on the non-living things, non-living significance. It will only focus and makes you get connected to the living significance of that house. Now the same thing, if I talk about the malefic planets, these planets actually make you connect more towards the non-living significance of that house wherever they are placed, while they disconnect you with the living significance of that house. Suppose the 12th house lord is placed in the first house. Now it is making a 212 combination. So definitely you could be someone who has sleeping issues. If it is malefic, definitely benefic, then also sleeping issues, because it talks about the losses, the loss of health in your life. Definitely it will disturb your mind. Sleep disturbances could be there. This also could mean someone who is separated in their life. Separated, a kind of detachment feeling, loneliness feeling could be there in their life all the time. They feel lonely, separated. And this could also mean that, because as I mentioned, 12th house is also the house of your spouse's relatives, enemies. Your spouse's relatives could always be lingering on you, or some or the other way they are trying to disturb your mind. Okay, and even some or the other losses, or some kind of loss in the form of either energy, money could be there all the time in your life. And this is one of the combination which can take you towards spirituality. So such people can, in one part of their life, get detached to a lot of things and get into spirituality. They can do selfless service to the society, charitable works. They could be someone, if the 10th house lord is also getting it, that I will talk later, but it makes their profession also connect to that area. Now, if the 12th house lord goes into the second house, this is a combination which is like going uh, three places away. So it is making 311 combination. Now, 12th house lord going into the second house, it means definitely your gains are coming through foreign lands. Okay, or you like to invest your money in different, some people do FDs, mutual funds. So whatever money is there in their bank account, they like to invest it. Okay, and they can have different accounts also. So, and even as I mentioned, these people can have a source of income through foreign lands. Any of the source of income could be there. through foreign lands, or either in the form of investment only, but someone who has invested in any foreign company in the form of cryptocurrency, mutual fund, or those areas, share market, stocks, in that way also you can gain. But somewhere your money will also come through foreign things. And your work could also be related to, if the 10th house lord is also making a combination, then you have high chance that one can go to foreign lands and earn money from that area. But if it is malefic over here, being the lord of the 12th house, most of the time your energy, not just your money, but your energy will also be somewhere, you know, sucked out. Your energy will be sucked out in the second house, through the second house. Maybe you're all the time shouting or spending a lot of money on your family only. Okay, so this is the case. So you have, for the remedy part, I would suggest one can, best remedy one can do is speak as less as possible with your family. Don't use any kind of bad words, and don't try to exaggerate any issue if it is happening in your family regarding you or your money or something like that. Okay. Then when the 12th house lord goes into the third house, it is going four places away. Now this is a combination where travels could be a usual affair for you, whether it be short distance travel or a long distance travel. Travels are part of life, your life. So even for your skill development, you have to move ahead in your life to different city and places. Even it talks about that your siblings, uh, younger siblings especially, could not be there in your life. This is also combination where nobody is younger to you in your family, especially uh, if I talk about your real sibling, then nobody is younger to you, because the 12th house lord is all about losses. If it is there in the third house, that means you don't have any younger sibling. And this also means, because 12th house lord is going in the third house, some or the other issues could always be there with your cousins or with your younger siblings, some or the other issues. And their work could be related to MNCs, hospitality, nursing, as I said, police officer, all those, depending on what kind of planet placed in the third house, being the lord of the 12th house. So this is a very good combination actually. It is going four places away. So definitely, as expected, do not assume that it will always give you bad result. The only thing that I told over here, sometimes I've seen such people do not have any younger sibling, if especially if it is highly malefic planet. And if it is benefic, then definitely you will have a sibling, but this could mean some problems, some of the other problems are always there in the life of your siblings. And through those problems, through those meager problems which are coming in his or her life, they are able to uh, push themselves to higher level. Why? Because from here it is aspecting the ninth house. So some travels could be involved. They, every time they will develop their skill, you will see uh, they are able to achieve more in life, more in the life, in the sense they can increase their luck through their skill development. So, and it also means the loss of your effort. Okay, so you need to put lot of effort every time, so you have to keep pushing yourself. The more you push, the more you are going to rise. So you have to, that means you have to shed lot of sweat over here. So as we say, there's no gain without pain. So the same thing applies over here when the 12th house lord goes into the third house. Now when the 12th house lord goes into the fourth house, so this is the combination where 12th house lord going into the fourth house, it is going five places away. It's a good combination for all those people who want to go to foreign land and settle over there. If the combinations are very strong, then you can go and settle in your life in the foreign lands. But it also means these are the people who enjoy decorating their home with all the foreign stuff. And if not foreign stuff, maybe they are not able to buy those stuffs, because those are quite costly, or they are not able to go to foreign lands, but still in their mind they will always think about foreign lands. Or their work could be somewhat related to real estate, trading, because fourth house is all about real estate and trading, and 12th also house also talks about investment. So their work could be related to that. Someone who is working online from their home, that also. And it also means because apart from trading, apart from your work could be related to anything, investment, stock market, cryptocurrency, online work, and someone who could be into any kind of selfless work. People who teach, because fourth house is basic education. Someone who is into teaching, okay, because you have to nurse, you have to care about others, because the 12th house is also about nursing and caring. So fourth house is basically your schooling, school education. So these people could be linked to lower level of school, like class for class nursery to class 7th 8th, where they're teaching. So you require that kind of caring and nurturing to deal with those young children. So that's the reason 12th house lord, when goes into the fourth house, you could be somewhere linked in those areas. If even your professional part is also connected with it, but you can do that from your home itself only. Now, when the 12th house lord goes into the fifth house, now fifth house, it is going like six places away. It is making 6 8 combination. This is not good for relationship part. Obviously, this is loss of relationship. This also means some problem will come in at the time of childbirth in your life. So depending on what combination are forming, I've seen many chart where they have gone through IVF also, and after a lot of miscarriage and abortion, they got their first child. So they were able to conceive. So 12th house lord and fifth house is not a good combination, especially for the child part and the relationship part. When it comes to education, because it's your intellect also, it's your education, the bachelor's education. So suppose you are having a planet like Mars, Saturn, then that means someone could be very good in technical areas, technical fields. But this will still hinder in your intellect, in getting good marks. Now, if that 12th house lord is not Mars or Saturn, someone like Jupiter or Venus, then what will happen? Uh, It will give you creative skills, more of creative skills, designing skills, something which you can design, creative things, any kind of product designing, any kind of designing. So this is that combination. They are very creative people, anything to do with creative creation. So, and if the 12th house lord goes into the fifth house, you will find such people whenever they get into relationship, either it is online relationship or someone who is from different city or different place, different culture also, depending on the planet and the combinations. And this could also mean your child could be born in the foreign lands, because 12th house is all about destruction, loss. So most of the time I've seen people going through the destructive way of the new technology, where they go through IVF and then a child is born, or some other techniques, new techniques. So that could be the thing. And this combination is very good for astrology also. One who gets connected to spirituality and astrology together. Mantra sadhana kind of spirituality. It's a very good combination. And this combination is also very good for those people whose education, basic level education is like bachelor's level education is connected to physics, astrophysics, astrophysics, aeronautical physics, all those things, aeronautical engineering, because this is one of that combination. The space realm. It talks. 12th house talks about the space realm. Now, when the 12th house lord goes into the sixth house, it is going like seven places away. So it talks about someone. As I said, 12th house is all about police, nursing, like in hospital, selfless service, caring, hospitality, uh, foreign lands. So sixth house is also about profession, uh, law, any police services, government services, and even when we talk about CA, because 12th house is also about investment, sixth house is also about GST, CA. It is also about doctors. So when these two houses get connected, it strongly says you could be in any government service also related to those areas. It strongly confirms that you will work in those areas, and there's a high chance you can get connected with foreign clients, or you can work in foreign lands also. It's a very strong combination of work through 12th house related areas. And because it is going 7 places away, it will always give you a lot of travels in your work. Okay. And it's like a public service. It will be like you are providing service to humanity, human beings, public, like that, always. So there has to be nurturing in your life, dealing with public. You have to deal with their emotions. So there will be loss, always loss. Loss of what? Your energy, your emotions. You might have to fight for some case as a lawyer, maybe, and there you lose energy. Like police officers who work as an IAS, IPS officers, GST, income tax officers. I've seen all these combinations working over here. For investment, I always say CA. This is a combination of CA also. One working in banking also, this makes a combination. And investment banking, I mean to say, because 12th house is all about investment. Some foreign connection will be there. Someone can work in the MNCs also, but it will always give you work, work, because 6th house is daily work. You will always be loaded with work, and your work will be linked with 12th house. But definitely, this 12th house lord is going in the 6th house. It will bring lot of troubles in the form of health issues, because ultimately money will come, but money will go in the form of other things, because sixth house is shed repose. So this could mean that you can, due to your health issues, you have to invest your money. That is loss of money. You can get into other bad habits also, if some affliction, like bad habits related to smoking, drinking, okay, all those things. Some people like gambling, but because it's not the eighth house, so I won't relate over here. So these are the combinations. So it has both good and bad aspects of it. Now, when this 12th house lord goes into the 7th house, now this is going like 8 places away, making 7-8 combination. So this means that definitely your spouse could be linked to foreign lands or something MNC, foreign, or as I said, he or she could be into nursing like job, hospitality, MNCs, uh, police service, or in different city, different place. Some connection would be there, or someone could be born in different city. So some uh, difference is there, the movement is there. So you have to move from your location to another location for your spouse. And this also means you, after maybe after marriage, you have to travel with your spouse. And this will bring lot of transformations in the life of whom? In the life of your spouse, not you, because 12th house lord is going the 7th house. So in the life of your spouse, some transformations will come, some hurdles and transformations will come while marriage or after marriage, both while marriage and after marriage. Some losses will also occur in their life, not your life. Now, when this 12th house lord goes into the 8th house, this is like Vipreet Raj Yoga. Now, 12th house talks about, as I said, lot of things. It talks about the space dimension, spirituality, nursing, caring, selfless service, hospitality, police service, working in jail, foreign lands, detachment, dreams. And when it gets to 8th house is all about the one who goes very deep in their conscience. They talk about the mantra sadhana, the deeper level. That's the reason 8th house is the hidden house. The house where one can get into occult science, research analysis in the science, engineering, and technology field. They can be a surgeon also if it is linked with the 10th or the third house, any research related work. But this strong combination is very good for the one who are working into chemistry and physics. They are very good into spirituality, mantra sadhana, the deeper level. These people can get indication through their dreams about anything happening in their life. They can foretell someone's future through their dreams. They can get hidden knowledge, hidden information through their dreams. That's the reason this is one of the best combination for spirituality, astrology, metaphysics, physics. astrophysics, chemistry, all those areas, going deeper in those areas. So all about research. These people can get money through finances and investments, inheritance or investments. They can even go for foreign travels because eighth house also talks about the travels in their dreams. Okay, that goes to metaphysics. Now, when the 12th house lord goes into the ninth house, definitely it talks about a lot of travels in their life because it is going 10 places away. Career in foreign lands could also be possible. Maybe their higher education in their foreign lands. If they are into academics, they will definitely work in the foreign lands. Higher education in foreign lands. Their father can go to foreign lands. Or this also means if it is a bad placement, then that their father can leave them in very young age. Okay, if it is bad placement. But if it is a good placement, that means your father could be in some other place, have traveled a lot in their life. And the same goes for you. Your luck will rise in foreign lands. Your luck will rise in foreign lands. This is one of the combination. Your career will groom in the foreign lands. Your luck will rise. So you need to do higher education in foreign lands. If not foreign lands, at least if you are in North India, go to South India, East, West, wherever. At least it has to be 1,000 kilometers away, far away. Culturally, has to be different. The place has to be different. And in India, we already have cultural differences after every 300, 400 kilometers, more than like 500 kilometers at least. Even the dialects change, the eating habits change, the dressing habits change. So we need to consider that. Now, when the 12th house lord goes into the 10th house, your career is getting connected to the 12th house. Your gains are coming through 12th house. So obviously, if you go to foreign lands, you will get good gains. If you are connected to MNCs, hospitals, police service, anything to do with selfless service, your work is connected to that area. Please get into that area. You will definitely gain lot of name, fame, money. Now, when the 12th house lord goes into the 11th house, this means it is going 12 places away. Bhavat Bhavam for 12th house. So it is loss of loss. So it is ultimately gains. You can gain from foreign lands, obviously, through foreign connection. If not foreign connection, but because 11th house is also about social media or the social network. So you can gain money from there also. You can invest with your along with your friends. Investment can be done along with your friends. Such people can have very multi-cultured friends or social network. Such people will do really good into spirituality. They can easily get detached with their own ambitions and passions after they achieve it. After achieving that, they can get detached or they seclude themselves from their achievements. This is one of the best placement if you see. Though it appears like 12th house lord going into the 11th house, it means like 12th house is destroying 11th house, but it is going 12 places away. Bhavat Bhavan. It is making it even stronger. One can have a lot of desires to move away to foreign lands, and that will definitely get fulfilled. Such people can definitely have no elder siblings when the 12th house lord is there in the 11th house. If it is malefic, like any kind of affliction, sorry. Now, when the 12th house lord is placed in its own sign, 12th house, this is a combination, definitely combination of being in the foreign lands, traveling to foreign lands. Foreign lands doesn't mean that you will go to foreign country. It could mean that in your own country you can travel to different places. Definitely, such people could have like a mole on their leg, and because 12th house lord is getting very strong in its own sign, such people will gain lot through investments, foreign lands, foreign people. They could be into police service, any kind of police service, defense. They can be into spirituality. After a certain point of life, they can get detached with everyone, everything in their life. They can even get into spirituality, detachment. They can, um, if you have seen people who are living all alone in their life at the later part of life, or maybe from the young age itself only. But until unless Mahadasha Antardasha and Pratyandar doesn't come, this doesn't fructify. So these are the people who will live away alone in their life. That is also one of the combination. So it's very good for travels. If you would like to travel, if you want to work for into nursing, hospitality, hospital, as a police, you want to do something selflessly in your life, you want to live alone, this is one of the combination. Into spirituality, adhyatma, what we say. So this could get you into that phase of detachment. This is that kind of combination. So if you really like this video, please do subscribe to my channel Deep Astro Universe. Thank you so much. And for the paid consultation, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. So as such, I have finished off with all these videos on how different house lords, when placed in the different houses, gives you the best of outcomes, the best of outcomes. Now, similarly, I will prepare a video on Dashmansh because I have already discussed with many people, like verbally, and I have helped them to know and understand how through your Dashmansh you can know about your Mahadasha, whether you will get a good profession in that Mahadasha or not. That's it's very simple technique. It's the easiest technique one can give. And the same way you can apply in D9 chart for whether that Mahadasha will give you the amount of luck to work upon the area of your personal life and professional life, depending on that. But for professional life, I recommend to get into D10 chart. If not professional, then you have some amount of karma in your life to do. So that you want to see that karma through the D10 chart, you can see the placement of Mahadasha Lord. And I will teach you very soon with those videos. Those are very simple techniques, and I think those will be very helpful to understand your chart yourself. Thank you so much.